yourself for invasion. This is Indie Invasion.
Hey, hey, what's up, invaders?
What's happening, kids? It's a party. It's a party.
It's a sling some paint party tonight.
Or glue. You can sling glue if you want to. I may be slinging glue. I am, as of yet, undecided. So I do know that I'm getting ready to blow up my computer. I know that. Oh, it's Tonio. What's happening, buddy? I don't think I can paint tonight now. I've seen he's up here, man. He's up here. He's an awesome painter. Just teasing. I will anyway. What's up, Alder? Good morning, sir.
Morning.
There's
a different coffee cup to toast you to today.
You got a tumbler.
I got a tumbler.
Whoa,
a homemade tumbler.
Clem, so if you guys haven't checked it out, Zinvaded, that's the game. I don't even know what it's like, 54 millimeter. But it's the game that Todd, a.k.a. Clem Kadiddlehopper, has been pushing. And he built a really, really cool board. Go check it out at Texas Game Room or I think that's the name of it.
I wonder if I still have a banner for that.
And the Zinvaded page. Yeah, check him out on Facebook. He put together. Todd, throw that up in the Discord too. What's up, Dark Harbor Gaming? That's just
Mr. Cool Matt's here. I'm gonna go bloop and put that up here.
Where's Matt? Oh, is he Dark Harbor Gaming?
He is Dark Harbor.
Oh, he's trying to sneak in there, Matt. Come on now. Come on, I didn't know that was you. Hello, sir. Clem says he's touched in the head because you're here amongst the other touched in the head folks. So, but no, check out that board. It's really cool. Some of you guys may remember Zinvaded is the one that's, I guess you would call it true scale.
1-to-1.
Yeah, the dudes are this big. They're space invaders. And you just play it wherever. Like you play it on your hobby desk, whatever you want. So it's pretty cool. I've played, what was the name? Fairy Meat is one of them that plays that way. Tonio
Home Raiders is, I think.
Home Raiders. That's the name I couldn't remember. Yeah, Home Raiders and Fairy Meat. The only reason I haven't put Fairy Meat on the table yet is because I haven't found miniatures that make me happy for that game.
Yeah,
so I'm still looking for something.
Well, you know what? I wonder if Moonstone ones would work for you.
Oh, they might. Yeah, some of them might. I didn't even think about Moonstone.
Yeah.
Matt says, "Is that better?" Either way is fine. But see, now I know. I got it locked in here. I now know you're Dark Harbor Gaming, so you can be on both. I was excited. I thought we had somebody new, but I'm still excited because we have Matt. So
yeah, it's been a while, Matt. So to give everybody a cue into what we're doing tonight, because we put Hobby Hangout, we're trying something different. End of the month, we thought about this. We kicked it around about just doing a hobby hangout for 30 minutes. It gives you, it may not be like 2 hours hobby time, but it's still hobby time, right? You're still getting some work done. And in a way, we can touch in on our hobby goals update a little bit. Other news and shenanigans and stuff like that. So
shenanigans, I excel in shenanigans.
I mean,
the rest of it, I don't really know.
I mean, I can fire these off as we're actually working. So, but that's kind of the plan tonight.
Yeah, man. You know what? I'm gonna change my camera right now. I'm not fancy like Eric. I don't have 2 cameras. Keep your fingers crossed because technical difficulties trying to get on here. Let's see if this works. Yay! Hey. All right. No guarantees on where we go from here, though. Okay. There are no guarantees as to what happens next. So I got a new setup here.
Oh, sorry, Alder. Yeah, I thought about that today, Alder, that we're going to be doing a Thursday night hobby stream, and Alder's probably at work, doing the grind, and he's going to be sad because he can't sling paint with us.
but he can sit there and tell us how we need to get our burros and badgers.
Yeah, I was expecting that. So Matt's asking, are you going to be at Adepticon?
Well, you are, right?
I am definitely, because it's like 20, 30 minutes away from me. So,
And
I mean, I always just drive down every day.
Yeah, I probably will not. I'll be in Orlando at a conference. So it was my intention to, but as you said, Matt, that whole life thing.
Yeah.
Away. So I got a few things going on here. I'm working on some violent dark stuff. I got these. I can't even remember what game these guys are from. I think they're from. Let me see if I can even see the box. I can, but I can't see close up. I can't see far away. But these little dudes, and I'm using them as some kind of creepy, nasty, yucky thing for Violent Dark. So they're almost done. And then I got my EV suits. And the only thing that can make Alder happy is Mac doing non-clear bases. I'm sorry, Alder. I'm gonna have to disappoint you, sir. Because my Violent Dark guys go on non-clear or on clear bases too. So I'm sorry. Did we lose you volume, Eric? We can't hear you. Yeah, we can't hear you, bro. Yes, confined places full of creepy stuff is always good. So Matt, what I did is we just finished up our Necromunda campaign. And so I have repurposed the board. I went and removed all the graffiti, put some like blast marks and stuff on it. And I'm going to use it for Violent Dark. And the cool thing about it is, I don't know if you've seen a picture of it. It's a vertical thing. It's the one I built out of a dollhouse. I'll throw some pictures up in the Black Site Discord. Hey, it's Spaz. What's happening, man? Long time no talk here, whatever. What size board is Violent Dark played on? I'm going to leave that question to Matt to answer because it is played on a big, gigantic board for me. And I tend to ignore whatever they are. There it is, 2x2. We can't hear Eric, but he's still clicking stuff. Good job, Eric. You're a good man, sir. We're going to keep you around. We are going to keep you around, buddy. Thursday's been busy, but you missed us. Aw, thanks, Spaz. Got his Mompoc tattoo finished tonight. Well, man, come on now. We're going to need to see some pictures of that. All right, I got a new workspace here for this, so I'm going to see if I can be in the spots where I'm supposed to be. I'm just trying to finish up these. I'm just doing a real simple paint job on these guys because they're just going to be monsters. Is he back? Oh, no, he's completely gone now. Dang. And just like that, hobby night ended. Yeah, I'll throw those pictures up when I'm done, Matt. I back. I'll throw my Violent Dark guys on there and some of my.
There we go.
Are you back? Yay!
I'm back.
He's back.
No easy way to do it, so I'm like, heck with it. I'm just leaving and coming back in.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that.
So since I missed him, what's up, Spaz?
Yeah, man, you did. You missed him. It was the Spaz comeback.
Yeah, Matt, I am actually very excited to dive into Violent Dark. I want to try the Rogue synths. I can't say it very, very badly. They sound really fun and cool.
The Rogue people. You're going to go with the Rogue people?
The Rogue people.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got mine on the ready to be painted as well. I've got a little bit of color on them. Not much. One thing that I'm going to do, I found a file on Thingiverse, and I've got it. I've printed one I haven't printed any more yet, but I'm since I just got my Don't Look Back stuff, I took the flashlight tokens out and I printed some more. And because of the vertical nature of the board I have built, I'm going to use those to have the lights doing similar to the Don't Look Back thing where they flicker. I know it's already in the rules, but I'm going to kind of expand that by using the Don't Look Back tokens, if that made any sense. It may not have. But I know what I'm going to do. Sort of. I mean, let's not get totally carried away. I don't really.
I'll do this one. Oh, okay.
So, Eric, do you have, and anybody else out there too, for your paint stations, who uses the MDF paint racks?
I don't. I have what I use is nail polish acrylic holder.
Yep.
And then I have something I got from like I don't know, like a kitchen store. I think I might have got it at IKEA. It's just a little what do you call that? Lazy Susan type of deal.
Right.
And that is it.
Well, I had several of them. I bought several of them, and I have had for a long time. Somewhere in the videos, there's probably that's right. Alder does. Alder said he has a bunch of them, and I remember seeing them when we did the New Year's paint. You can see all of them.
Right. He's got a nice little setup there.
Yeah. So when I rearranged my desk over the past few days, I've been working downstairs, changing some stuff up. I have 4 of them, and I like them. They're good, but I have acrylic wall-mounted nail polish racks that I picked up, and I just like them so much more because I've got nothing on my desk, and because of where my desk is, everything is right in front of me on the wall, and I lose 0 desk space.
Oh,
so I went back to that.
My desk is a mess right now. Some of you guys may have saw pictures I posted. It's a mess. I got paint everywhere. So I got it like all segregated to different models so I'd remember what paint I used on what model.
So your desk looks exactly like it should, is what you're really saying.
And then after this weekend building all the Yasiga miniatures, I got those all stacked up and yeah.
It's a hard life, man. It's a hard life.
Yeah. But I'm excited to have it. It's only been about 6 months, but man, that's a lot better than Kickstarter.
Oh yeah. I haven't even done a Kickstarter. There's one going on right now that I'm considering backing, but it's a 3D. It's
that's a little bit different.
Yeah, you know what? That's way different because generally speaking, the guys that do the 3D print Kickstarters, it's like as soon as it's over, it's a few days and they deliver.
Yeah.
Because all the files are already done. But I haven't backed it yet. I haven't decided if I want to or not yet.
I was doing very good until Simon had to start another Kickstarter.
Well, what are they doing now?
Now they're doing another Marvel United, but it's the multiverse. So
you couldn't pass that up?
Well, I you know what? I was okay. I already
Simon owns you.
All the other stuff, from the previous 2. But what it was there's a Doctor Doom in the core set that I'm like, oh, I don't have him.
You got a question on there, Eric.
What do I got here?
From Antonio.
Can I comment to the backroom process? Well, I think between me and Matt, we both can. He's thinking of going in on Hamatsu, but have no experience with Black Site. Basically, it's like a pre-order system. A lot of people compare it to Kickstarters in the sense that the more people pre-order what the little bundles they have, it works them towards a goal of unlocking certain perks and stuff that you can either add on, or some of the stuff they have where you can unlock like a miniature. It could be just a particular miniature. Now, the other thing is, don't feel bad if you don't go all in on it when you look at it, because most of the stuff, I think almost like 90%, I think, is what they kind of go to, is going to come out at some point, whether it's an actual miniature that you can buy or like even an STL file.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what it is. It's kind of their version of Kickstarter, but you don't have to wait a year and a half, 2 years. Yasiga actually delivered in 6 months, and I think they were only a month late on it. And that was like something that was totally out of their control.
Yeah. And I haven't done a back room yet. But
and as Matt said, it's also guaranteed to fund. So
right,
whatever their back room doing, they're going to release, already. So this is just a way that they can release it a little bit faster and more stuff faster.
Yeah.
So what are you saying, Mac? You haven't done one?
I was going to say, it seems to me that so Black Site is taking on a lot of stuff lately. But I think with the whole back room thing, I think that's what kind of keeps it doable. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like it's not, you're not trying to, I don't know. It just seems smart now. And I have no idea. It may not be. I don't know. I don't know any of that stuff. I just lick my paintbrushes and talk about games. You know what I'm saying? I'm no authority on anything, but it seems to be effective. And I think that overall they were just really smart with how they went about their business, as far as it was kind of like baby steps, if you will. They really hit the terrain so hard and did such a good job and got such a good back following. I've been buying Black Site Studio stuff for a long time, back from remembering when I'm waiting to get one of the Night Haven buildings, but it's been out of stock for forever, kind of thing, because they just at the time didn't have the facilities and the lasers and all the other stuff to keep up with everything.
Well, I think it's smart too, because then like you think of the crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter and GameFound and all those other ones that might be out there. I don't know what other ones are out there.
But
they usually take a percentage too from the people. So
yeah.
Yeah, like Matt says here too, it helps with initial numbers and it's a fun way to get fans involved.
Yeah. And Black Site does a really good job of like the videos as stuff is producing. It's just overall, I think it's been, I just think they've been real smart. That's all. And it's nice. It's nice to see, because, since our focus is indie games and everything, it's nice to see an indie company going from super indie to the point where if any of you recall or have been listening, if you've been listening to us for a long time, we would have discussions on places like TT Combat. It's like, okay, are they big enough to be, are they still indie when they produce games, or are they too big? And it's nice to see Black Site going from full on indie to, wow, they're getting kind of big.
Yeah. All I have to say is just do it. Just do it.
What did Spaz say? I can't get over that you guys prime by hand. Oh, I don't. I'm just I'm doing a dry brush. One of the fast ways that I've been using my speed paints is I'll do a black base, and then I'll do a heavy dry brush of either a white, gray, or ivory, depending on how dark I want to get something. And then I'll use my speed paints over the top of it because it helps create even deeper shadows because of the dry brush over the black.
I do more in the winter just because I don't want to go in the garage and do it and stink up the garage. And also, another reason that I do hand priming a lot anymore is because it drives me nuts when I spray something and then I go to paint it and there's a lot underneath that I missed. So
the slap chop method. That's right. I'm just getting them on the table, man. I want to kill some of them because I'm going to be playing Violent Dark. So
man,
pretty much everything I'm painting right now is going to die except for the monsters since I'm going to be playing Violent Dark.
Slap chop, you're trending.
Oh, am I? Oh, sweet. I didn't even know I could do that. I think I'm too old to trend, actually. It's all gonna die. That's right. That's right. I will say this. Okay, I'm super attached to the mechanic. I'm sorry, the medic. I'm super.
I figured I knew who said that, but I had to look down still.
Yeah. I'm super attached to the medic when I play Violent Dark, and I hate it when he dies. It's like he's the only. I don't care if everybody else dies. The kid can die. The lady in the wheelchair, the business exec, they can all die. I don't care, but I want the medic to live. Just like to point out that that has not happened yet. I would like him to live, but yeah, he hasn't, unfortunately. He's died horribly, but it's all good. All right, let's see. Mahogany.
I'm actually using real paint here, not speed paint.
Oh, me too.
It's been a while. And this brush that I'm using is god awful.
They mostly come at night. Let's see what is. Matt says the stowaway is his favorite to play. I like the stowaway, and I like some of the rules for the stowaway, but the medic, he's just cool. I just really like the way he looks. You know, he has a little bit of the aliens vibe. He's just cool. I just like him. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's right.
So I'm continuing with Twilight. So I'm working on this little guy right here. Let me do something.
That wee little man there.
See if I can get him to focus. There he goes. I forgot what faction he's from. But him, and then, I mean, I've gotten these guys pretty much all done.
He's from the cool faction.
And these guys are just little, like, citizens. Now, here's a little fishmonger, and this guy, I don't know what he's selling, squid or something. I got these little doggy guys done. And where's the
machine,
dog?
Bro?
Here's the dog handler. Got fish in a backpack. I got this big creepy guy pretty much good going. And
I think everyone should keep their fish in a backpack.
Did some more work on my big ape. And then, yeah. So, trying to be a machine.
All right, there's my bounty hunter finishing. We're gonna work on finishing him up.
Alder, those are for the Twilight Chronicles of Annual. How do we say it again, Mac?
Annual.
Yep.
Let's see. Clem says, who else is hobbying along? How do you balance the typing back and painting? I don't. I just talk into my microphone.
No spaz.
not Anusol, Annual. Oh yeah, Tonio played his first game. How did you find it, man? Did you enjoy it? I really like the game.
There you go, guys.
I think it's a really fun game. Super fun, man.
Fantasy skirmish game.
Fantasy. It's fantasy.
Yeah, if you guys want to know more about Twilight, go way back to one of our first interviews. We actually interviewed Mike Thorpe on this about this game.
It was actually our second interview, I think.
Was it?
I think it was our second one because our first one was with Wild West Exodus, right?
Oh, you know what? You're right. Yeah. Chris, right?
Yeah. Tonio said he loved it, might even have converted my buddy. That's awesome. I would love to be able to play it. But I just don't have nobody here is really interested in playing. Let's see. I'm trying to decide. Oh, I got an idea.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to think of a color to do like the metals on here. I didn't want to do a silver because it'll fade too much into the white. And I didn't want to do a gold because, you know, it's not like it's his pimp a pimp suit for his spacewalk. You know, he's rolling up.
I don't think I would have ever thought to hear that. Spacewalk and pimp.
Yeah, you know, he's rolling up in his space caddy, you know.
Matt says blood effects.
Blood effects. Not yet. Alder, coffee break is over. Oh, man. Sorry, dude.
Sorry,
we're on the other side of the world, man.
You just need to move to take it out of Mac's book.
To borrow a page from Mac, right? I'm going to use some of this.
Oh, I can't remember how much of his legs are painted. I'll just paint them all.
You just paint all of his legs? That's a good idea.
I'm trying to remember a reference I dug out for this particular creature. And I saw something that I kind of liked, so I'm trying to do it off of memory now.
All right, that sounds good. I think this might work out well. I think I'll do the face shield on this. I think I'll do that in gold.
I'm actually using a paint that is a surface primer, but I like the tone of it. It's kind of like a dirty sand color. Actually, what is it called?
Dirty sand, probably.
I would call it Israel sand. I think it's a airbrush primer.
I mean, isn't all sand dirty?
Well, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever want to put sand in my mouth to find out. A little crunchy, you know.
Well, it sounds like you already have if you know that it's crunchy. I'm just throwing that out there, man. I'm just making a little observation.
Maybe I was exfoliating my tongue.
Maybe so. I'm not sure if I like that. It's one of those ones where I'm not sure, so I think I have to keep going in order to find out, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best way.
Yeah, and then you get there and you're like, yeah, no, that's awful. I have to redo the whole thing. And then I have to go and make Alder mad and finish him up and slap him on a clear base.
Yeah, I got clear bases for all these guys.
Clem, what are you working on since you're hobbying? Are you painting some Zinvaded?
He's got a con this weekend, I believe.
Yeah, Fling Con.
That's it.
I've been tracking with it, seeing what's going on. Sounds exciting. Cons are always fun. I was disappointed I wasn't able to make it to Siege of Augusta this year. That's pretty much been a staple for me for a long time.
Well, I'm looking forward to end of March 22nd and 26th for Adepticon.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun. You'll have to
go
walk around again.
Yeah, I want to try and film more demos and focus more on the booths themselves this year.
Focus more on what'd you say to me? Did you say focus more on what?
Focus more on the booths.
Oh, more on the booths. Oh,
yeah, not just do a quick walk around. And just generally, I want to play some games and do some cool stuff. I'm saving my pennies now. Since I spent all my pennies at Black Site last year, that's kind of was my discovery. Well, not discovery, but my plunge, I should say.
Yeah. So I assume, Matt, you'll be at, okay, well, he said come play Don't Look Back, Violent Dark, and Breacher. Whoa, wait, Breacher, huh?
It's that's right.
I mean, I knew it was coming. You probably already told us you were going to have it at Adepticon. I just didn't remember.
And if I remember right, Corey was going to be there, Matt, for Yasiga doing demos and whatnot. I had some people actually ask me after they saw my unboxing post from earlier in the week. So it'll be exciting.
I'm considering doing the back room for Hametsu just because I really like the look of the models.
Well, and the nice thing is a lot of people don't realize it's agnostic. So you can use, I mean, if you're into Bushido, you can use Bushido, or if you got Rising Sun, tons of minis in that game you could use.
Yeah. See, I already got both of those. So,
there you go. You're all set.
I'm all set. Yes. No, I don't need to be all set.
Matt said yes, he thinks so.
Uncle Adam has a con up in Wisconsin mid-June. Yeah, Ben's been doing a fantastic job on those. Anyone going to the Uncle Adam con in Wisconsin? You could get to that one, couldn't you, Eric?
Yeah, it's about, I don't even think it's an hour away from me. But if he's doing it in the same place that he's done before, was that I want to say Whitewater, Wisconsin.
You go ahead, say it.
I think it's up by one of the colleges up there. If that's where he was doing, I can't remember for sure.
You could go up and ask him those questions you had about that Jim had about Space Station Zero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be just a little bit far for me.
You mean you don't want to drive 14 hours?
I know. See, I already know that I can't fly because even if I'm not bringing a ton of terrain, I'm going to come back with too much for the plane.
Be having to pay for extra luggage.
Yep.
Gee, who did that?
I don't know.
When the first Coastal Con I came down and I went home with more than I came down with, I was debating about, okay, I don't need these clothes that bad to go back.
Yeah, the clothes are overrated, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've got too many big, heavy things there.
Well, you did, because my buddy Joe was here and he had I don't know if I've ever told that story. I'll tell it. So my buddy Joe, he helped this older lady who, I don't remember what the particulars were, but she had a renter or something to that effect that owed her a ton of money, and he like disappeared or something, or went to jail, or I don't know. I don't know what the particulars were, but all of the stuff in the house that she had rented to him, because he owed so much money, became hers. Well, he was an avid board game collector. I mean, like 3,000 board games, alphabetized in order. They had he had numbers, and they were all organized. I mean, it was ridiculous. And she said to him, I think I'll just sell them for a couple $1,000s. And he was like, I can get you way more than that if you want me to sell them for you. So she said, okay, sure. And he didn't ask for any commission. He asked if he could have a couple games out of like 3,000. She was like, of course. So he ends up selling. She's expecting to get like $2,000 worth of stuff. He ends up selling something to the tune of $10,000 worth of board games.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And gives her all the money. And she's like, well, how many do you have left? He's like, several hundred. And she's like, just keep them. Don't sell anymore. Just keep them. So he was selling them at the convention. And that was why he had so many games.
Let's see what we got here. Matt said he's flying to Adepticon. You drove, if I remember right, last year, Matt. And yeah, that's a good almost 12-hour drive for you. And Clem said, if only you knew a way to ship your stuff back. USPS. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to ship it back. I knew what it would cost.
He knew better.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I got it. And yeah, Matt said, oh, the life of a landlord. Yeah, that's a long drive, and you went by yourself, so that's hard by yourself.
I didn't go by myself when I drove to Adepticon, but I drove with my 13-year-old. Actually, how old was he at the time? I guess he was 10 or 11.
Young?
Yeah,
he was 17, right? So
he was about 12. But needless to say, when your 12-year-old goes on a 16, 17-hour drive with you, he sleeps.
Yeah.
Which is mostly what he did, which was fine.
So I just looked in our notes. I don't think I wrote down what your hobby goals were for this year, Mac. Do you remember them?
Paint stuff.
I mean, I would have to go back and listen. I can't believe I didn't write it down.
It's paint stuff. One of them was my my Zeppelin, finishing up my Zeppelin.
Okay. You worked on that at all lately?
No, I've got I'm kind of at a stopping point because I'm not sure what else I want to add.
Okay.
I've got it looking pretty Victorian on the inside. It looks pretty cool, I think. But I'm not sure what else I want to put in.
Let's see, what did I have? Okay, I didn't do that one yet. I didn't do that one yet. I didn't do that one yet.
Well, I mean, it's only been a couple weeks, man.
Yeah, I did get
slack.
I did get a start on one of them, and that was starting finish starter minis, which is what I'm doing right now, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm doing okay on that. What else did I have on there? I still have a lot to go, though. That's the thing. I put on like Pulp Alley, Retro Ray Gun, Twilight, which is what I'm doing now, Silver Bayonet.
We all have a lot to go, buddy.
But probably the biggest one on here that may be coming true soon is really look into a 3D printer.
That's right.
That might be the birthday gift from the wife.
That sounds like a good one.
It's not on the way yet because that's still a little ways out. Not much, but
my printers are running in the background right now. Actually, so all of the cool stuff that I've printed with my printer, all the cool terrain and everything, I printed the ultimate coolest thing that I've ever done on my printer the other day. I have a soft top Jeep, and I have a piece that's broken on the bow arm, and I have not been able to find that piece anywhere. I can buy the whole bow arm with it, but the piece I need is a little tiny piece, and somebody had fabricated one, and it was on Thingiverse, and I found it, and I printed that bad boy, and I finally fixed my Jeep top. I was so excited.
Yeah, that's what we did, guys. After we got off, is we looked at Thingiverse and looked at all car stuff.
Yep.
And I think I was looking at sci-fi stuff.
Yep.
So this weekend, I got a game day planned out with
Big
we
Mike.
haven't seen him in a while. Big Mike.
Nice.
He did the split delivery on Marvel Zombicide or Marvel Zombies Zombicide, I guess you'd call it. So he got the core already.
Oh,
And
nice.
so he put together a game day for it. So I'm gonna go hang out with Mike and play
Nice.
some superhero zombies and eat some shield agents.
Nice. That should be fun. You haven't had a good game day with somebody in a while, have you?
No, I don't think it's been fall or maybe even before that, summer. Other than some board games with the wife and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh shoot, I can't remember if that was painted or not. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Because I probably won't get mine till late spring, early summer, to tell you the truth.
Because you did the whole shebang, right?
Oh yeah, I do. I got a 2-foot Galactus coming.
That's crazy. Did you ever paint your Dormammu?
He's half done.
Oh, see, you need to get that Dormammu painted before you start in on old Galactus. Get those two big monsters painted.
There he is.
Dormammu.
Whoop. Yeah, I couldn't decide if I wanted to do a color scheme that's for this costume or his classic colors, which the costume was different. So
Yeah.
I could not decide. So I think that's what halted me on that one.
My only Crisis Protocol model that I've painted, actually the only one that I have is the Hulk.
Oh, okay.
And that's just because I wanted to paint the Hulk.
Yeah.
Although I did use him in the game and he was awesome. He was so much fun.
I do not have that one. I haven't bought any for Marvel Crisis Protocol in a while. I held off because I wanted to get what I had done, which I pretty much did. Which when the X-Men ones came out, that's kind of I was all in on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of who I want to use Sunday. I want to use Zombie Hulk.
Well, I don't know how he is in the zombie game, but I'm telling you, in Crisis Protocol, he is an absolute blast. Being a terrain guy like I am, having all the junk on the table that I usually put just made him even better because I was just throwing everything, crushing and breaking absolutely 100% everything.
That's what you got to do when you play the Hulk, right?
Yeah. Heck yeah. I think I like that. I think I like how that ended up coming out for those two EVA suits. Two. I don't know if I can get a. I don't know if you'll even be able to really tell the colors. Can't even really tell the blue.
Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, you can't really tell the blue on his chest plate against the white. Not under this light, but it's pretty distinctive. I'll try to get some pictures. See, the only problem is I moved all my paints back to my original rack, and now I got to figure out where everything is again.
It's hard to pull them.
Oh yeah, Tonio says he hasn't played Crisis Protocol yet, but his Pulp City team the same way. Always start with dudes that can throw terrain. I've got my Pulp City book and a bunch of models.
You found something on eBay, didn't you?
I did. I found a killer deal. It was some dude who was just cleaning house, and I picked them up. Just needs a scenic base. Y'all better leave me alone about them bases now.
Dang. So Matt, that is a much better time frame. He says that his drive went from was like 12 hours, we were saying, to an hour and a half direct flight.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Mine wouldn't be anything either.
And O'Hare is like, I think, maybe 20 minutes from where Adepticon is.
Yeah, it wouldn't be anything for me either. I'd fly right out of Charleston or Savannah.
And both of those are what, like 40 minutes from you?
Yeah.
Oh, don't put paint there. I'm using a brush that's a little bit big here. Maybe I should have left this guy off the base.
I thought about picking up a couple of the lunar models. I don't really have any interest in the game.
I'm curious about some of the mechanics in it. So
I'm a little bit curious, but not so much that I want to pull the trigger on the game. However, I thought that the models might work well because I really want to do some heavy EVA scenarios in Violent Dark, just because I think that's just like a high tension part of sci-fi horror, you know, when you have to go outside the ship. And I think that they would bulk out the number of models because I bought the EVA suits. Obviously, that's what I'm working on right now. And I bought 2 sets of them. But it would kind of broaden out the options to choose from. So I may still pick up a couple of those. We'll see. Who knows? I might pick up the game sometime too.
Yeah. Well, come Tuesday, we'll see how deep I go into Hamatsu.
We all know how deep you're going, Eric.
Yeah.
No need to pretend, my friend. We all know. We've been doing this show long enough that
they know how to push that button, right?
That's right. Yes. See, and you get knocked. That's what Matt said, and you get knocked away from the ship and float off. That's right.
And float off. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, man. That's exactly what you do. That's going to be so awesome. I think I'm going to get most of what I want done on these guys. I just got to go back and do all the little blinky lights, you know, because they got to have little blinky lights on them.
Yeah. Otherwise, how are they supposed to know they're getting air?
That's right. And that their tether is still connected to the ship. Or not.
Got to have one with the traditional stogie in his mouth.
Are you talking about your stuff or mine? Because I don't think a guy with a spacesuit on needs to have a stogie in his mouth.
Well, if he was, you know, the drill sergeant of the crew.
So is that with or without his helmet on?
With, why not?
That's you just showing how hardcore he is, right?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
He just has a hookah attached to his
There you go.
to his air supply.
He'll be like one of my favorite quotes from Jesse Ventura said in Predator. I ain't got time to bleed.
That's right.
Okay. I think I've got all the... Nope. Sometimes it's always hard to start these when they're primed all one particular color. It's hard to see what's what.
Yeah.
So I like sometimes just washing them. Give them a wash. Helps.
That's what I like to do too, just so you can find all that little detail and go, oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knew?
Man, this thing's like some weird camel dinosaur thing.
That's how you know it's from Twilight. It's a weird dinosaur camel. Bob, yes, we are still on.
What's up, Bob?
I think we lied about how long the Thursday night hobby stream.
Well, let's be truthful. Even our fastest 30 minutes and gaming chit chat never is 30 minutes.
Well, it has been like twice.
Yeah, man, twice.
Twice in 3 years.
Yeah.
Hey, nobody's perfect, okay? We're doing our best. I knew before we started it was going to end up being an hour.
Yeah. I probably should have just put an hour down, huh?
Well, it's all right. Now it's new. We've established a precedent now.
Yeah, as I say, it's we started it.
I might even one of these Thursdays that we do this, I might even do a scenic base so everybody will leave me alone.
What? Oh my God, you guys heard that, right? We have it on recording.
I said might.
Man, that's almost that's
Don't
almost
say
a
it.
promise.
No, that's not a promise.
Matt said the fastest hour of gaming.
There you go. All right, hold on. I gotta get something.
Oops.
All right. At one time,
one
time, I did do scenic bases. Okay, I don't know if I get that to focus.
Let me do this too.
Focus. Your focus need more focus. Or don't.
There it goes. There it goes.
So I have done scenic bases. Many, many, many times. Thousands of them because, 40K.
Yeah.
I think 40K is the reason I do clear bases. Is I'm like, okay, I'm done. That's it. I really like the way these guys turned out. They're real simple, but that's all I really wanted. Max, look at you. Thank you, Clem. Definitely someone did that for you. Nobody did that for
Max
you.
boards are his mini bases.
That's right.
And nice, Matt. Nice.
And here I am talking up your game. I may have some bad experiences with Violent Dark.
Well, that's almost a guarantee, right?
Oh wait, yeah, that's how you play the game. Never mind. Yeah, texture paint and a brown wash goes a long way on a base. So does gluing them to a clear one.
Yeah, I used to like doing the scenic bases, but
I still do occasionally. I don't do it very often.
Yeah, I look at the model itself. It seems like a lot of models now come with scenic bases.
Yeah.
I think it's age or something. Maybe I'm like, yeah, I ain't got time for that. I want to move on to the next one.
I mean, it really depends on what I'm working on.
I used to make all those little like custom MDF boards to hold them all and stuff, and really make the scenic thing.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
But once again, that was back in the GW days.
Yeah, it was kind of what you were going for. That was the overall. That was the whole effect.
Yeah.
My coming to Adepticon. I am not, Bob. I'm going to actually be in Orlando. I'll get back up there one day.
Maybe one of these days Spaz will go. I think did he go once? I don't remember now. If he's still on here.
You don't remember, and I don't know.
So I could be confusing that with some of the other times that he was allowed to cross the border.
Well, these days they might be looking for him. They've heard about the miniskirt incident. So,
oh, Bob, I'm sure Mac will have better weather than we would anytime.
Florida, heck yeah!
Florida versus Illinois in late March. Yeah.
Oh, I'll definitely have better weather.
I think it wasn't last year. Was it the year before? Actually, it was the year before COVID. I think the weekend, like the Thursday, that week was really nice. I think it was in the 60s. And then as the week progressed by Sunday, we got a snowstorm.
Well, the year that I came, the weather was pretty nice. I mean, it was rainy a little bit, but the temperature was pretty good.
Yeah, it's usually the time of the year we get a lot of that rain. Okay, so I am probably mixing it up, Spaz, with some of the other times we've gotten together. Yeah, he's saying it's tricky timing for him to get here because you're probably still in school. A lot of American schools are on their spring break at that time. So,
oh yeah,
they
don't do spring break in Canada because there's no spring. It's just winter. That's it. It's just winter. They're like, we can't justify that. We can't. That's not fair. Can't call it spring break. All right. I'm going to call those done. Then I'm going to clear coat base. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, I've lost paint.
7, 8 guys. All right.
I think you said my.
All right. It is 10:28, sir.
Is it? Wow.
It is. All right. Let me see if I can figure out what camera I was on here. There we go.
So I have to do this.
Oh.
I have to do. Hold on. So you can see my smiley face.
Oh, look at there. There's a smiley face. Smiley, Captain Smiley.
A little bit different view.
All right. Well, I think it's your turn to take us out, sir.
Okay.
That was fun, though. I think we definitely, that was good.
I'm going to get my notes as a reminder. Thanks you guys for joining this the first time. Oh, I'm losing my camera.
I see that. Down it goes.
What the heck? There we go.
Slow burn down. It'd be like,
thanks for joining us, you guys, for this.
Thank you for joining us. It's been a real pleasure.
Kept up with it. But join us every Thursday night when we do shorts live stream, usually about 30 minutes, where we talk about a topic. But tonight was something different. We thought we'd do a little hobby hangout with you guys. And if you guys want more content, make sure you visit us on our Podbean for all our current, past episodes, all those other places you can find podcasts. And then, you know what? This is blinding me. Make sure you check us out on all the socials, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and join our Discord. We got the community there sharing their projects, and you can see what we're getting up to. I like the interaction on Discord, so it's real cool. Check that out. And hey, if you like what we're doing here on Indie Invasion, you can support us in what we're doing and spreading the word of indie games. We have a Patreon that you can find and help support us there. And also on Redbubble /people/Indie Invasion if you want some merch, hats, mugs, t-shirts, all that kind of cool stuff. And maybe even put a sticker right on your computer. But
yes,
that's all we got for you guys tonight. Next week, we'll probably do some more chit-chat and shenanigans as always. But while you guys are out there maybe slinging some paint like we were doing tonight, prepare yourself for invasion. Bye, guys.